Good morning, John Glenn. Today is Tuesday, February 14th, 2023. I'm Gavin,
And I'm Tristan.
and this is The View from the Falcon's Nest. It's Valentine's Day, so make sure you tell that special someone how you feel. WNDU is reporting that North Liberty officials are still looking for the cause of an ice cream or a fire at an ice cream shop over the weekend. No one was injured in the fire that saw 7 departments respond. Even South Bend brought out a ladder truck. But the fire chief in town says a police officer is a hero for what he did before crews got on the scene Saturday. A police officer heard working smoke alarms and then rescued 2 people from an upstairs apartment, a man and a woman believed to be his mother. This rescue all happened before crews even arrived. At least 50 firefights from 7 departments worked out to put the fire out over the course of 6 hours. By Chief Littoral's estimation, the worst he's responded to in his time in Liberty Township. I've been chief for 6 years, and that was the biggest fire I've been in part of town, Chief Littoral said. A fire that's damaged the sweet shops that had only been in business a year or so, he believes. Pretty devastating for Chief Littoral said. But gratitude for the North Liberty police officer who saved 2 people in the upstairs apartment. He's a hero. I mean, he did save 2 people before we got there. It's a good thing, Chief Littoral finished. No word yet if the building could be salvaged. Chief Bob Littoral said he learned it's possibly the oldest one in North Liberty. The state marshal is expected to visit at some point Monday to investigate and see what could have possibly caused the fire. A silver alert has been declared for a 12-year-old Aaliyah Cockburn from Middlebury. She is 4'11" and weighs 80 pounds and has black hair with green eyes. Aaliyah was last seen wearing a black beanie, a multicolored gray and pink jacket, blue jeans, and black boots. She was last seen Friday night around 10 in Middlebury. If you have any information, contact the Elkhart County Sheriff's Department at 574-533-4151 or call 911.
What exactly is on the SAT test? That's a question we're going to answer for you in today's segment of Ready, Set, SAT. For most students, the most difficult section in the 65-minute essay English section. If you take a practice test, you'll see that it asks you how authors use evidence, your understanding of how words are used in specific context, and your ability to analyze history, social studies, and science information. On the writing and language portion of the test, practice your standard English skills and understand how to clearly express ideas. If you take a practice test, check your results on the English and math portions, and that should help you identify what areas you need to spend time on before the test on March 1st. T-minus 15 days to the SAT, and that's today's Ready, Set, SAT.
A new club is forming for students interested in playing Dungeons & Dragons or interested in learning how to play D&D. Their group meets from 3 o'clock to 4:30 p.m. in Mrs. Mejia's room every other Wednesday. If this interests you, please sign up with Mrs. Mejia during the passing periods. The next meeting is next Wednesday, February 22nd. The P7 Club is new to John Glenn. It is a club that uses the Bible to help students with their lives. We'll meet every Wednesday at 3:30 in Mrs. Stoner's room. Purdue University at Fort Wayne will be hosting an annual spring campus visit day on Sunday, February 26, 2022, from 10:30 a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. You can learn more and sign up at pfw.edu/scvd or see Mrs. Rippey at the guidance office. And now to weather with Matt.
Good morning, John Glenn. It's February 14th, and today it's going to be a high at 53, partly sunny, and with rain. It's going to be a real feel of 29, with wind speeds going south-southeast, 13 miles per hour. And for the three-day forecast, Wednesday, we're going to get a high of 53, partly cloudy, with a low of 36. Thursday, it's going to be a high of 45, thunderstorms, and a low of 23. Friday, high of 29, partly cloudy, and a low of 22. And now to sports with Nathan.
As the John Glenn boys basketball season winds down, tonight marks one of the few remaining games when the Knox Redskins come to town. The JV tip is at 6 p.m. and varsity will follow. On Friday, Coach Hanna will take his team to Bremen for a matchup with the Lions. Best of luck to the Falcons as they prepare for the upcoming sectionals. Now to lunch with Matt.
Today we're going to have a walking taco, pepperoni calzones, golden corn, fruit slushies, and diced pears. That's all we have for today, Falcons. Have an amazing day.